What's going on YouTube, it's your boy Pooski and welcome back to another video. And the first tour stop on the 2024 PBA Tour has officially ended. And ladies and gentlemen, the first show on Fox this season was quite an exciting one. Quite a few storylines going on in this one. I do believe this one finished off the season last year, right? With Kevin McCune winning. So to have it in the beginning this time is kind of... They get to do what they want to do. They switch up all the events every single year, so why am I surprised? But in this one, the 5 people that made it to the step ladder was Ryan Barnes, Chris Vi, Nate Stubler, Bill ONeal, and Tom, the Dream Man Smallwood. I don't know why I said the Dream Man, just because his story is so legendary, and it's like he's living a dream. It's just wild. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the event and talk about it. With the first match, it was the 5th seed Chris Vi versus the 4th seed Ryan Barnes, and we all know the storyline. Ryan Barnes, the son of PBA Tour legend and Hall of Famer Chris Barnes.
And we've got a great match here at South Point.
And PWBA Hall of Famer Linda Barnes. First show, of course, he's been on TV before with Wichita State, but he fought all week and showing off for the home crowd. So let's go ahead and get into the match. They both started off with the IQ Tour 78U. It shows that the urethane was a very, very popular choice this week. Urethane was the way to go on this Wayne Webb pattern. And for this whole first match, both of them threw that ball. Ryan really had a great shot on him. He had the front 8, but left the 3-6-10 in the 9th.
In this step ladder championship. And
so close to a 300 for your first singles match on a PBA event. Hey, my God. Chris Vi, he really didn't have a good game.
Stars out in Wichita.
The ball wasn't carrying for him, but it's a great showing from him. Always great to see Chris Vi because, you know, he's Mr. Muscle Man. In match number 2, it was Ryan Barnes versus Nate Stubler, and I don't know if these two had history or something, but this match felt so intense. Now, Nate Stubler already came in with a bit of an attitude and a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He finished 3rd or 4th in the Rookie of the Year 2023 Rookie of the Year standings. Nate came in and he had that on his mind. He's like, hey yo, I'm gonna prove myself. And he also started off with a urethane. He started off with the black urethane. I thought, you know, Hammer was just going to have, you know, their new blue. They're not urethane, but they said, hey, all right, listen, when y'all need a urethane, we're just gonna make it all black and make it 78. All right, you get your urethane. And I gotta say, that ball looks good. And if I had money, I swear I would buy half these balls that are coming out right now, because that black, how it looks good. I'm pretty sure these two bowled each other in college, so that could be a bit of a storyline also. But on to the match. Nate started off with the black hammer, like I said, and he had the front 5.
Nate Stubler right now versus Ryan Barnes. Only 4 remain after Barnes beat Chris Vi. Stubler's been on fire and keeps it rolling, folks. 5 for 5.
But after the commercial break, he started splitting and having a bad case of him.
It's 25-year-old Nate Stubler in year 2 as a pro. The lone southpaw in this field remaining, and he's got a scenario.
But it helped Ryan because Ryan was struggling this whole match. In the beginning, he left a 4-9 twice.
8 strikes in his opening match.
Oh my goodness, back-to-back 4-9s on the right lane?
But shortly after that, my boy started putting them strikes together.
Your lead, Barnes with age. And now Barnes tracking. Barnes on a comeback trail in Wichita.
And like I said, Nate, he was trying to get back on track, but he just could not get away from those splits. It was just the ball looked good, and you would think it would be a strike, but he just kept on leaving splits, and it was just bad carry.
Smallwood waits last. Stubler.
Yeah.
Right.
And like I said, Ryan was putting those strikes together, and it was a sweet moment that happened before the 10th frame, and striking in the 9th again. Ryan took time out and talked to his dad, and that was just that was a cool moment that he was just like, oh hey, time out. And he went over, instead of talking to the ref, he said, hey, oh dad, what's up? You know, they were trying to figure out what to do. The lanes were transitioning, you know, just trying to game plan ahead also, and also trying to finish this match off strong, so it would force Nate to work hard for this win. But his ball came high, left a 3-pin. He picks it up and he finishes it off with a strike.
And Janet.
He did it!
Now, Nate needed 2 strikes and 5 pins to win this match. He got the first one.
Now is his time.
Has to strike.
It does!
But on the second ball, he left a stone 7 with a beautiful shot.
Stubler.
Oh my goodness.
So Ryan moves on again to go against the real deal, Bill ONeal. So in game 3, Ryan says, okay, you know, I need to switch it up. Instead of going with the urethane, my boy comes out with the reactive. He starts off with the reality, and he also is going to be throwing the phase 2.
Bill ONeal. Ryan's going to reactive.
And that 10 just hangs.
While Bill ONeal, he comes out and he starts off straight with reactive with the new Black Widow 3.0.
For this stage, fully healthy and feeling great.
And you know, Ryan, you know, I guess the nerves started getting to him and he started to struggle a little bit. You're right there to the championship match. You know, you're in your hometown. You know, your dad's right there. Your school's right now. You know, it's a lot of pressure and a lot going on. So, you know, you're probably thinking a lot. You're just moving too fast at some point. So, you know, he's struggling a little bit at the beginning of the match.
Barnes, after that tough start,
Hated it.
needs a bounce back.
He decided to switch to the phase 2 in the 5th frame, and as always, that is the GOAT ball, and it just goes.
Ain't been changing, it worked.
You see how much more shape?
Now, Ryan still threw the 78U on the right lane, I do believe, but it wasn't carrying like it should be, so he started throwing the phase 2 on that lane, and the ball said, I'm here for it! I'm here! I'm him! I'm him!
I think it did last time on this lane. Come on, ball! Went high.
God dang. One of 3 left standing for the Players Championship in the PBA.
And there is the change I thought he would have made a couple frames ago.
Hall of Famers Ryan Barnes picking up steam!
What a great run for this young man here.
But I mean, the real deal, Bill ONeal, he was stroking this game.
Major championship today.
Whoa.
A strike. Smallwood for the title at the Players.
You kidding.
No, they're dueling.
Oh my goodness.
For the 10th frame, all he needed was a strike or 9 pins spare, and then like a few pins after that. But he struck.
Money.
Beautiful.
So he won that match, and then we had a nice little homegoing, not homegoing, that sounds sad, but a nice little round of applause, and Ryan struck out on the right lane, and it was just a great moment because he is the hometown boy, and you know, it was a special moment for the PBA.
Goosebumps. What it's all about. What makes this sport beautiful. Ryan Barnes, you are special. Tip your cap, young man.
So proud of you. So proud of you. Great ball.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Now, on to the championship match. Bill ONeal, Tom Smallwood. Bill ONeal, he starts off with a polished Black Widow 3.0.
Bill ONeal leaves 2.
And Tom Smallwood comes out with the new Motive Crimson Jackal.
214 average last year. You said it was a tough last season for him. He has started this. You just referenced Smallwood with a strike.
Of course, you know, if you've seen Tom Smallwood, he has a bit of a unconventional way of rolling the ball. He's a full roller, so I do believe his flair on the ball goes between his fingers or something like that of the sort.
Again, see if we can't see the ball rotation and the ring of oil. And pick it up in between the fingers and thumb hole.
After a 7-10 split.
No.
Yeah, roll 2, then you 7-10. That's pretty much what usually should happen.
Tom Smallwood decided, you know what, it's time to lock in, and started putting them together.
Shot. Yep, good one.
At 30, he decided he was done. He is the American dream.
Bill ONeal's ball started reading early, and he was kind of Brooklyning shots, and he left a 5-pin.
Hates it. Another Brooklyn.
And then he left a 4-10.
Oh boy.
And he whiffed it.
Oh, he knew it right away. A big mistake.
Tom Smallwood in the 8th frame had 4 strikes in a row.
Handball.
But this ball right here was such a good ball, but it left a 2-8.
Just get lucky.
Just get lucky.
God, that's so terrible.
As my partner in league says, every good ball ain't a good ball. And then he only gets the 8-pin trying to pick it up.
How does that never hook?
Bill sets himself up pretty for the 10th frame, strikes in the 8th and the 9th frame.
In the 8th.
Look out. Oh, nice.
ONeal turning it on at the biggest time.
So honestly, it's really coming down to the wire with this game. But in the 9th frame, Tom's ball
Meets it here.
Oh, my goodness.
Really?
and then when he goes to try to pick it up,
In the balance.
he then splits in the 10th frame.
Unbelievable. Got nothing.
And he kind of says something about the Crimson Jackal.
Back
Such a
to
bad ball
back
choice.
to back.
That was the worst ball choice I've made ever in my life, in my career.
Alright, from me speaking and watching the Motive video that they posted about Tom Smallwood and watching him during the week, I did see him throw the Crimson Jackal, but I also seen him really stroking with that new tank. So I'm keeping my hands off it. But on the other note, Bill ONeal finishes the match and wins the 2024 PBA Players Championship, getting his third major title.
Yes. And Bill ONeal is the 2024 Players Champion.
But great first show. Can't wait for the rest of the season. They have like a week or two off, and then we come back with the US Open, aka I call it Hell Week, because those freaking US Open patterns are just crazy. But 27th, PBA will be back on Bowl TV, of course, with the whole week. And yeah, We just getting started, people. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna let y'all know right now, this was a struggle to film this. I don't know why I couldn't talk and put these things together. I have my whole little script here, but I couldn't read it. But I'll get better. Hopefully this video turns out alright. See y'all in the next one.
Everybody in the club make it loud. And let me hear some noise from the crowd. It's the joint, baby, gotta make it loud.
Congratulations, Bill ONeal, on winning your second PBA Players Championship.
Thank you, Hammer. Black Widow 3.0. Let's do it.
And a 14.
Qualify.